That was heartbreakingly disappointing.
Movie of the year.
Yeah.
Oh, it's gonna get a lot of Oscars. There's
So-
buzz.
Yeah.
It was really well done. I'm really proud
The
of
one
the
other
actors.
that
the
one-
story was really streamlined. They had a really meaningful clip with the Voyager that tied the story all together, just really well.
That one person.
I was really proud. There was a twist, like 7 twists. I was like, whoa, what? Oh my god, this movie, it's a piece of art.
That one person in the audience just seemed to love it. That's why she was in total silence for 98% of the movie.
Well, I was just making the most amazing jokes.
No.
Now, Jason, good neighbor, State Farm is there. In your mouth.
Now, Jason Reitman is a director, I loved. I love, well, I don't know if I love him anymore now. But, up in, his first 3 movies, Thank You for Smoking, Juno,
Oh,
Up
Thank
in
You
the
for
Air.
Smoking is good.
Yeah. Those 3, back to back to back. Those were, strokes of amazing confidence in directing, great acting, great comedy, all bang, bang, bang. It was great.
You know what I think is the worst part about this movie for me?
Yeah.
The porn they showed was not good porn.
No.
Gave porn a really bad rap. I mean, it's great, and yet they show the worst of it.
Again, all those
Special guest, Steven Tizipan! Let's give him a round of applause. Round of applause! Come on stage, Steven. Give us a bow.
How the fuck can I bow when I'm sitting my ass down here, guys?
Bleeps! We have censors, right?
I can't. I don't know. I am so kind of heartbroken by this movie because Up in the Air is one of my all-time favorites. And
know what's going on.
his last 3 movies, young adult, you'd probably like young adult, honestly. You like young adult because it's very much a very sour comedy.
I want some maturity in our teen depicting R-rated movies, because it just makes all teens look like little vain pieces of shit.
Yeah, I guess.
And it also makes adults
they're all
look really
so-
disconnected.
Okay, because they're all sophomores.
Adults had pagers. They wanted adults to look so archaic, they gave them pagers. What's RL? What's YouTube? Is that where I go to get my groceries?
To be fair, I didn't know we're at that point in our texting society where we have our real life as an acronym for something.
That's only in gamers community.
Okay. I play games, even I don't do that.
No, it has to be games where you have global chats.
I play.
Then they use
I used to
RL.
play WoW. I used to play WoW in Guild Wars.
Wow, I was nowhere near that bad at it. I don't do that. I feel disappointed now.
Labor Day, I liked enough, but I can see why people say that was a bad move on his part. And this movie, from the trailers, it had it was leaning back towards that Up in the Air feel. This movie felt very amateurish. From the plot structure, from plot structure, narrative wise,
Teen
pacing,
rites of passage.
characterization. It seems so amateurish from a director who started out as very confident. The fact that he has to use a voiceover and a very broad framing device and having Carl Sagan in the Voyager orbit as some kind of framing device is so discouraging. Again, it seems a way to try to cover up a fact that he just couldn't find a better way to just show a story. Because the trailers, it didn't imply you needed that framing device, but it seemed fine without it. In the trailer.
The trailer was good. I saw the trailer. I was like, I kind of want to see this
It
movie.
seemed moody.
She definitely is my type. I can't help it.
Again, you said this movie was supposed to be it seemed like it was going to be very mature, very
It
deep.
seemed like it was going to be mature, deep, and portray teens as not snotty little fuckers.
Because
all movies portray teens as some snotty little fuckers. I was like, cool, we get a good rap. Maturity. No.
No, all we do apparently is have sex or have secret sex.
See, that's another thing.
Or
it makes me really sad, this movie, because I don't have double lives, and where's my secret life? It just makes me feel.
They
bad.
all have some.
Okay,
one has an identity crisis. One is being an anorexic. One's basically doing nude private photo shoots because of her mom. Which, well, that's another story. One's one's playing Guild Wars, like has an online gaming addiction, one has a porn addiction. I don't know
have all of these.
I don't know any people who are like this.
I have all of these addictions.
One.
Except I can get it up.
And the movie feels like it doesn't have much to say about social media beyond like
it doesn't have a stance. It doesn't say it's good that this stuff is here. It doesn't say it's bad that this stuff is here. It kind of just says don't
normal.
censor your teens because they'll make someone love them and then make them kill themselves because of you blocking them. Like, that doesn't track.
No, I like it was one review.
The like line doesn't track.
One review of this movie, like it was about like it called this like one review was this movie which gave it like a D+. Said it, well, for obvious reasons.
Well, you shit.
But
You could have told us before we went here that it's a D movie.
I know it's a D movie. It has like a 40% Rotten Tomatoes, and like
I was going in here expecting good.
and a 37 on Metacritic,
That's fair.
and
That's meta.
the poll quote from that review was like it's like a cautionary tale from like the 40s, like movies like Reefer Madness that was trying to tell messages like this is bad for your kids. And this movie, it kind of has the same feel about media, at least with Jennifer Garner's character, who's like this big, who's this overprotective mom, who's like
She's a really good parent. She protects her child from these things that will hurt her and just has her best interest at heart. Like, she's a really loving mom who just wants the best for her child.
that's like that. That's more
exactly it.
that's more of a theme about than I got from this movie than the whole social media stance about like parents trying to do good things by their kids, but
I
ultimately
just always fuck it up.
yeah, it's like Adam Sandler. That sort of they touched about in the beginning is like how he felt like he didn't get to be part of his child's porn.
What's great is how I don't think Adam Sandler and his children ever interact once.
No, they have
In
like
the entire movie. No, they don't even have a line.
hold on.
One's sitting over here and says, I'm gonna go to my room. That's it! And then he makes a joke about him going to jack off.
Oh my god, you're right. Yeah,
They
you're
never
right.
talk!
They have a
Oh
second.
my god!
He and Rosemary DeWitt, they have 2 kids. One has the porn addiction, and one's like
They never talk about it! You see him once!
You see him once, maybe twice, and he's always on his. Like, he has headphones on and playing on the tablet.
And they want to have sex while he's doing that.
Right.
Oh my god.
But he never has a line in the whole movie.
This movie is so sloppy.
Yeah,
Oh my.
and like, because it's cramming like 6 plots. Would you say 6 plots ish?
Do you know what I got from this movie?
Yeah,
My big takeaway
yeah.
was that anorexia makes women very attractive.
You know, like the parents should have figured out like she has a problem, and like her room is full of magazine pictures of skinny women.
Mine's like that.
As opposed
Mine's
to like
exactly like that. Does that mean I'm an anorexic teenager?
I know, but as opposed to like 5 Seconds of Summer or Disney posters or whatever.
Like your room.
What? My room has a Tintin
No,
poster.
you can't even deny
It has a
what you
Tintin
just
poster.
said being exactly you.
It's a Tintin.
What did you spend like hundreds of dollars on in a
Movies.
giant box that you got from GameStop? What was it?
Disney Infinity.
Yes, it was! You teenage girl!
That had
You
roller
even described her room was everything you love.
No,
Her room, when you said her room should be like this, it was your room.
I don't have.
And then the room that it is
I
in
don't
the
have
movie, the room that is in the movie is my room.
I don't have a picture. I don't have a poster of 5 Seconds of Summer yet. I will once I go to Hot
It's coming
Topic.
in the mail.
Once I go to Hot Topic, it will. Anyway, back to the movie.
Oh my god. Oh yes.
Okay, now like.
Oh, this podcast is making you look really bad, Evan. I mean, movie review. So when are we doing our podcast?
I don't know, it's another
What do we
I
wanna
wanna
call
get
it?
back- wanna get back to the movie for like.
Don't want to get off on a tangent?
Yeah.
No, I'm stealing that line.
This entire movie's a tangent.
Oh my god, it is. How great was it when the ambulance goes by, it stops on the car, and then the girl walks by?
Like this is like.
Oh, it's so interconnected.
Yeah. This is like it's like it's trying to be connected in the same way Arrested Development season 4 was. It's very just like,
yes.
but that only applied like once.
Oh,
We're like,
God.
okay, it's near the end of the movie. It's like Jennifer Garner, she's driving this way, an ambulance with these characters go another way, and then like
Yeah.
it cuts and like the anorexic girl, she's just walking down the street,
Being hot.
and then it's like what? It's like they're related only in the ways that characters know each other.
Yeah, that
Only like two plots really affect each other: the Jennifer Garner plot and the Ansel Elgort plot. Those are the only two that really affect each other.
I wouldn't call those different plots though.
Yeah.
Because that whole kid's plot, he has his whole separate thing with his father.
Yeah.
That doesn't really get affected by hers, and he's already tied into the little girl's plot, who's directly affected by the mom, and he directly affects her line.
Yeah.
So it's more he's in two lines, but they never cross.
Yeah.
They're skewed. Like, I was expecting, you know, when they're doing the thing where he pulls out a chair for a girl, I thought that was going to be the other girl's mom.
I was
They're going
thinking
to talk
that too,
about being better parents, but no.
I was thinking about too.
They're going to talk about how to
like,
make
Ansel
porn
Elgort-
of their kids.
Because like Ansel Elgort, like his character, like he quit football mostly because his parents were in a divorce, and like his mom just left and for another kid.
And he became a nihilist.
Yeah.
A nihilist or is it nihilist?
Nihilist.
Yeah, I think it's nihilist. I like that word. It's a nice word.
And I think everyone else in the movie, I think they assume because outside of outside of Brandy, like everyone thinks, oh, he's just addicted to Guild Wars now.
No one even knows he's addicted to Guild Wars. They just think he's a pussy fag that left football. Their words.
Yeah. Now, like, Jason Reitman is he's a good enough director, even at this point, even like as bad as this movie is, but like there is glimpses of good performances. There are good scenes with good performances in them. Like when
the porn on the computer screens doesn't count, Evan.
No, I mean like when Judy Greer's like she's getting the call from the TV show agent, and like the way she's trying to react is that.